Father, it wasn't me. How could I possibly be such a person?
Mr. Su, biological father of Su Jui, and elder brother of Su Jinzong.
Brother,
Su Jinzong, the adopted child of old Master Su.
the evidence and videos are flying everywhere now.
Father, I believe he's not that kind of person.
Mrs. Su, biological mother of Su Jui, and the eldest sister-in-law of Su Jinzong.
There must be some misunderstanding here. Believe? Sister-in-law. The news of brother assaulting a family maid is already trending on the hot search. The Su family stock price evaporated by 10 billion yuan this morning. And you still say you believe him? How long do you intend to live in self-deception?
Do you intend to convict me? Based on a few photos, I can clarify this to the media. That evidence is all fake. Fake? If I say it is real, then it is real. I am the second young master of the Su family. How could I possibly harm my own eldest brother?
You.
Father,
Father.
are you alright? Call an ambulance, quickly, call an ambulance. Brother, you have been pressing down on me for so many years. Because of this incident, it is time for you to step down and let someone more capable take over, isn't it? Su Jinzong, that bastard, carry the old master away. Father. Father. Brother. You don't need to worry about the old master anymore. You should worry about yourself first. How will you carry this infamy when you face our ancestors? So it was the two of you. What are you trying to do?
Lu Jian, the Su family's lawyer, husband of Zhang Yinan. Zhang Yinan, the adopted daughter of the Su family.
Jian. That useless brat Su Jinzong is already dead. Once the equity transfer is complete, I will be the sole mistress of the Su family. From then on, we can be open and above board. Already together.
President Su is still alive. Su Jinzong has so many illegitimate children out there. Are you certain he would pass the Su family to Chongqian?
Those low-rent things. Are they even worthy of being compared to my daughter? Besides, the old master is down to his last breath. As long as you are of one mind with me, Qianchen, and the young master of the Fu family is already engaged. The heir to the Su family can only be Qianchen. Mother.
Su Qianchen, the daughter of Zhang Yinan.
Mother. Uncle Lu. How do you still have the heart to be lovey-dovey here? My father's illegitimate children have already brought their mess to our doorstep. They are shamelessly trying to contest my father's estate. Are you just going to let them run wild out there? I will.
Su Jui, the Su family heiress.
Who are you? Daring to come to the Su mansion and cause a scene? Are you looking for death? Do you dare?
I apologize. I am here to attend the funeral service.
You're just another of Su Jinzong's illegitimate daughters. Another woman here to put on a show and beg for money.
I am here to see you all buried. Jiang Yinan, you are nothing but an adopted daughter of the Su family. 20 years ago, mother, you coveted the position of Su family heir. Seduced my second uncle, Su Jinzong. Caused the death of my mother and father. And had me buried alive.
Safe travels on your journey to the afterlife.
You intend to make a ghost of me. Nowadays, this vengeful spirit has returned.
Throw them out.
Madam, the old master has awakened.
Does he have anything to say?
The old master says, the Su bloodline must not be left to wander outside. Within 3 months, he will personally announce the new heir.
Madam, I do not want the inheritance. My mother has already passed away. I came here, looking for a place to belong. Madam, I am not here to tear this family apart. I am here to join this family.
Truly, you are an unpresentable piece of trash.
Madam, the funeral service is about to begin.
Lu Jian, the Su family's adopted son, the Su family's lead attorney. My dear uncle, didn't you love my mother? Thank you. How could you possibly compare to Jiang Yinan and collude with her? Watching helplessly as my mother was killed by her.
Su Jui, you are the eldest among this group. I will give you this opportunity. The path for my father to enter the cycle of reincarnation. The road is long. You shall lead them. Kneeling every step of the way, scrub the path to my father's ancestral grave clean, so that my father may rest in peace and be laid to rest. Kneel. What is it? Didn't you claim to be such a devoted child and grandchild? Why have you all suddenly turned into cowards?
For so many years, I have been unable to show filial piety to the Su family. I feel deeply ashamed. As the eldest daughter of the Su family, I should be the one to preside over the funeral rites. There are so many reporters at the gate. We cannot let the Su family become a laughingstock again.
Who do you think you are? The eldest daughter of the Su family.
Absurd.
Grandfather.
You are called Su Jui. Your conduct is neither arrogant nor servile.
Old Master Su, the chairman of the Su group.
You are truly of the Su bloodline.
Grandfather. She's merely his illegitimate daughter.
There are so many media outlets outside, watching us. Look at you all, acting like common shrews. You have no grace or tolerance at all. Didn't you say that all children of the Su family must be filial and virtuous? Then start with yourself. Kneel every step of the way and send your father to his final rest.
Grandfather? Jianshen.
Sister, are you not coming?
Mother.
Miss.
Lu Jian. Lua Yuhan. I will pull out all you parasites of the Su family. Strip away your selfish and hypocritical skins, and drain you of your blood. Everything you owe the Su family, you will pay back, every last bit.
Su Jui, get over here at once. Pay your respects to the madam.
Madam,
Do not think that just because you entered the Su family, you are better than anyone else. Old Master Su is in poor health. In the Su family, everything has always been managed by madam. You are just an illegitimate daughter. You need to know your place. From now on in the Su family, keep your head down and behave yourself. Enough. What is your mother's name? And when did she get together with Jinzong? Madam, this is all just the trash she brought with her. What is this?
Jin Wanyu, my mother. She was also father's former fiancée.
So you are her daughter. Our Su Group, as the #1 house in the Imperial City, has businesses in every industry. Tian'an wants to debut as a star. Then you shall be her assistant. Su Ziking? Lowly person, you are back.
Madam, who is Su Shishan?
Nothing. Once you are finished, find Aunt Zhang. Aunt Zhang, teach her properly the rules of our Su family, lest she make a public mockery of Su family later. Rest assured, madam. Mother, why on earth are you bringing up Su Zikin? That jinx? Didn't she die a long time ago? Jian. Back then.
That matter back then was handled cleanly. Su Zikin cannot possibly return.
I must be overthinking it. Focus on preparing for the recognition banquet.
The Fu Group.
Mother, you always have a way. Scheduling my debut day and Su Jui's recognition banquet on the same day. Today's fun story is just the beginning. Su Jui, come here. Today is my debut, and the day the Su family officially recognizes you. You had better perform well later. Follow me.
Sister Jianqian, this is.
My mother is helping me debut. Of course, I need to film some diligent and hardworking videos. For the media, since you are my assistant, then my work matters. Are naturally your full responsibility? Then help me film a segment of the diving scene first.
But.
Aren't you very capable? I saw you had a diving license the other day. Don't you want to be the eldest daughter of the Su family? So that miserable dog-like drenched appearance of yours. I wonder how you will attend the recognition banquet later?
Qianshan.
Fu Heoxuan, heir to the Fu Group.
Su Qianshan. What are you doing?
Brother Heoxuan. Su Jui, stop playing around and come up. Brother Heoxuan, it is my assistant. She said she insisted on testing the water temperature for me. That is why she jumped in.
Careless.
Sister Jianqian, did I pass?
Shut up.
Sister Jianqian, I did not meet your requirements. Are you angry? I am sorry. I will keep trying. I will surely be your most perfect double to make you the most professional national goddess.
Shut up.
I am sorry. I said nothing. My sister and I were just playing a game.
Young Master Fu, Miss Su, the recognition banquet outside is about to start. We should head over.
Brother Heoxuan,
The Fu family invested 10 billion in the Su family to help you debut. And you give me such a scandal.
I do not know why either. Reporters will be coming. Why on earth would you bring reporters here? What are you doing?
You were the one who told me to come.
I did no such thing. Brother Heoxuan. Brother Heoxuan. I will settle this with you later.
Su Jianqian. You're young. He doesn't think much of you either.
You must be the illegitimate daughter that the Su family brought back, Su Jui.
Who are you?
Do you recognize me now?
Young Master Fu.
I never expected the Su family to have a daughter as beautiful as you. Why haven't you shown your face until now?
My gown is ruined. I need to find a lounge. Young Master Fu, let go. You are Jianqian's fiancé.
I have already checked the security footage. It was you during the day, using Qianshan's phone to send me those messages, making Qianshan look like a fool at the pool. Tell me, if I were to expose your actions to everyone, would you still have a place in the Su family?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Young Master Fu lives up to your reputation as the most famous playboy in the Imperial City. With your wedding approaching, you still dare to flirt with others. Aren't you afraid of damaging the relationship between the Sioux and Fu families?
The Su and Fu families need this alliance. I need to marry a woman with the surname Su. That person does not necessarily have to be Su Qianshan. You humiliated Qianshan. Wasn't it just to get my attention? As it happens, I prefer smarter women.
Madam, it is bad. Excuse me for a moment. What happened? The person you asked me to investigate. So, Joey, I have found it. I found Chen Wanyu's residence. Chen Wanyu and the eldest son did indeed have a daughter, but she passed away before she was 7. This matter, her neighbors all know about it. Therefore, Su Jui is not the eldest son's daughter. What? Su Jui is not of the Su bloodline. The paternity test that old master asked the housekeeper to conduct, wasn't it supposed to be ready in 3 days? Madam, I have already inquired. I asked the housekeeper. The paternity test results are out. The housekeeper and old master will bring them over personally. Where is Su Jui? Someone saw she in the backstage of the banquet hall. Very good. Go and call all the media reporters. Old Master personally handpicked Su Jui and wants to hold a recognition banquet for her. Let us give Old Master a little gift. Lu Jian, what are you doing with this woman? It wasn't me.
What is going on here?
Why are you all crowded around here?
The lead attorney of the Su family and the mistress of the second young master, putting on a passionate performance for us in public. Is this the kind of entertainment you have at the Su mansion daily? It is truly remarkable.
What did you say?
This lowly person. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look. Get away. Qianshan. Stop filming. Su Jui, this gown was given to me by you. Did you tamper with it when you handed it to me?
Grandfather, this gown was sent from the main estate. The butler entrusted me to give it to my sister. I left it in the lounge. At that time,
What about at that time?
Luo Yuhan was also in the lounge at that time.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
There is surveillance in the lounge.
Butler.
This lowly person, you ruined my gown. It wasn't me. It was Su Jui. Su Jui said the gown was hers. She provoked me on purpose.
Grandfather, it wasn't me.
That lowly person, you are lying. You did this on purpose.
Grandfather, I have been trying my best to get along with my sister. How could I possibly harm her? Besides, that gown of hers cost over 80 million yuan. In this house, besides my sister, who else could wear it? I am Million, illegitimate daughter.
Su Jui, lowly person, I will kill you. Daring to cause a scene in the Su family. Su Jui, are you truly Jinzong's biological daughter? Old Master, I heard the paternity test. Results are out.
Butler.
Yes. Yes. The paternity test. Old Master, please forgive me this once. Yuan Chang is truly Jinzong's
The film
biological
was
son,
translated
the only
and
seedling of the Su
narrated
family.
by M Media.
I beg you, for the sake of your own grandson, forgive me this once.
Everyone, leave first. This is a family matter for our Sioux house. What should be written, and what should not be written? You had better weigh carefully.
Get out. The dignity of our Su family has been completely ruined by you. You were shameless back then, seducing Jinzong. And now, you and Lu Jian have done something so publicly disgraceful. And you even wanted to frame my granddaughter. Butler. Throw her out.
Wait. Old Master is right about one thing. Although she has done many foolish things, the child is innocent after all. Su Zhuancheng, she is, after all, of the Su bloodline. But she is absolutely not Jinzong's biological daughter.
Is it not enough that you have shamed the Su family? Open your eyes and look. Who is the real imposter?
Lowly person. So Zhuancheng is absolutely not Su Jinzong's biological son. Impossible. There must be a mistake somewhere. Zhuancheng is truly Jinzong's biological son. This paternity test must be fake. It is your Su family. Your Su family does not want to bear the infamy of abandoning your own descendants. This paternity test is definitely fake. Su Jinzong is already dead. He has already been burned to ashes. What hair could you possibly use to perform a paternity test? This paternity test must be fake. You didn't know, did you? We Su family members from birth have had umbilical cord blood stored at the hospital. Therefore, of course we can perform a paternity test.
Who is the real imposter? Throw her out. I do not want to see this woman in Imperial City ever again.
No. No, not allowed. Old Master.
You have been with me for over 20 years. My trust in you has sometimes even surpassed the trust I had for my own son. I never expected that you would actually do something so low down and dirty. Our Su family's lead attorney does not need someone like you, someone with such poor character. Leave.
Grandfather?
And you are forbidden from leaving the house for 3 months. Stay inside and reflect on your mistakes.
Grandfather?
Old Master. I have something to say. Old Master. Old Master.
Grandfather?
Old Master.
Old Master, I am being framed.
Luo Yuhan. Does it feel good to be backed into a corner yourself?
It was you, Sujui. It has always been you. Go explain it to the old man. I beg you to let me stay in the Su family. I alone cannot take care of Zhuancheng. I beg you. He's your own brother. I have no grudge against you. Why are you harming me like this? No.
I am offering young Master Fu a gift. I will give you 10% of the Su family shares. As long as young Master Fu helps me establish a firm footing in the Su family, everything you want will come true. Deal.
What are you trying to do? Why is President Liu here all by himself, not helping my future mother-in-law with the social duties?
If you dare to betray Chongqian,
You saw it?
Fu Heiaxuan.
Do you really think of yourself as Su Qianshan's biological father? Men. It's just a performance. A fleeting charade. Aren't you also under the nose of Su Jinzong, having an affair with my mother-in-law? Future father-in-law. What? Not giving me any face.
Luo Yuhan. From now on, you shall enjoy what it means to be publicly disgraced.
Su Jui. That's not right. Who exactly are you? Ever since you arrived at the Su family has known no peace. Today, after you and Fu Heiakshuan were together, he gave me a glass of wine, and I lost consciousness, making a public spectacle of myself. You are not Su Jinzong's daughter.
So
The
this
film was
is
translated
your true
and
face.
narrated by M Media.
Do you want to disappear from Imperial City forever?
Can you really bring yourself to harm me, Uncle Lu?
What did you call me?
Uncle Lu. So, you still remember us?
I don't want to. I really don't want to kill you. Especially you. I really don't want to.
Lu Jian. Jian, you actually dared to betray me? What is this? Why are you still keeping a photo of this woman? That wretch.
She is your sister-in-law.
You dare to hit me?
To be the madam of my Lu family, one must have the capacity for tolerance. Just be our casual lovers, and you will get everything you want.
Lu Jian, you know that ever since I was adopted by the Su family, I have loved you.
People like us, who are no better than beasts, do we even deserve a healthy love? Do you deserve it? The Lu Group, which I have helped manage all these years, I can return to the top at any moment. The 4 great houses, all that messy business with the Su family, I will handle it. I will follow our agreement, and make you the premier lady of Imperial City. After that, you need to keep a low profile.
What about Old Master?
Don't you worry. He will never be able to stand in the way of our plans again. You suspected that Su Jui was Su Zikan before.
Su Zikan? Is she truly Su Zikan?
No. The matter between Su Jui and the Su family, I will handle it. Do not touch Su Jui.
Mother, is what Uncle Lu said true? Su Jui. Is Su Jui really Su Zikan? Su Zikan is already dead. Regardless of who she is, I could destroy her once. I can destroy her a second time. But Uncle Lu, the Lu and Su families have been family friends for generations. When the Lu family faced their crisis, Old Master took Lu Jian in and raised him in the Su family. His food, clothing, and expenses were all the same as the eldest son of the Su family. Even his taste in women was the same. His feelings for my sister-in-law were known to everyone. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been so jealous that he harmed my eldest brother. And now he actually suspects that Su Jui Su Zikan. He certainly wouldn't have the heart to harm her. Then what should we do? Old Master liked her so much. Lu Jian is starting to favor her. But she is still your assistant for now. Let's just keep playing along. Your Uncle Lu. Build Su Jui up high. only to let her fall and be shattered to pieces. This is our Su family's newly recognized sister, Su Jue.
Su
The film
Jianqian,
was translated and narrated
what
by
exactly are you
M-Media.
trying to do? Young Master Fu, do you have a moment?
You're here to visit the set, aren't you? The Su family miss is here today, filming a commercial. He must be here to see. The Su family miss. These 2 gowns were torn yesterday. Take them and wear them. Lest people say my mother and I mistreat you, and let you live in the Su family, like a beggar.
Thank you, Sister Jianqian.
What are you looking at?
Looking at you. Why have you been so good to me lately?
What?
You have always looked down on us illegitimate children, wishing we would just drop dead, so we wouldn't compete with you for father's inheritance. You should be treating me like you did at the pool last time, making me a public spectacle, making my life a living hell.
You? After all, we are family. Fighting like enemies every day. Wouldn't that just make us a laughingstock to outsiders? Besides, I am now an A-list celebrity, and grandfather is critically ill. I certainly cannot let the grandfather worry. Are you saying you're a masochist? Begging me to deal with you, right?
Of course not. But if your emotions are too stable, how would you ever make a mistake?
Surprise.
Brother Hyoksuin.
Get lost. Miss Su. Are you getting used to working at the Fu Group?
Brother Hyoksuin.
Is this the surprise you mentioned?
Wide? Are you not satisfied? Was the thrill not big enough?
Brother Hyoksuin. What is going on here? Weren't you here to find me?
Actually no. You and Qianchen have been marketing your sisterly bond quite well lately. I have a director under me. He thinks your temperament and figure are a perfect fit for his new drama. He wants to invite you to be the lead actress. I came here specifically to be the messenger.
What?
The
This
film was
isn't appropriate.
translated
I am
and
just an
narrated
assistant.
by M-Media.
Sister Jianqian, these flowers must be for you.
What is wrong with this? You are the daughter of the Su family. And you are so beautiful. It is a waste to be just an assistant. Qianchen, I am borrowing 1 assistant from you, and returning 6 people to you. You wouldn't be unwilling, would you?
I
will be taking her now. Qianchen, keep working hard. Once my company's stock price rises, and I have saved enough for our future, I will pick an auspicious day to marry you. Let's go.
Brother Hyoksuin. Brother Hyoksuin. Sujui, you were asking for death.
Speak. After helping you provoke Su Qianchen, what do you want to bribe me with now?
You are quite cold-blooded, treating your own fiancé like this.
Cold-blooded? Marriage in high society is just a performance. Besides, when it comes to being cold-blooded, how could I ever compare to that viper-hearted mother and daughter of the Su family?
Young Master Fu has a grudge against them?
I wouldn't call it a grudge. It's just that I don't think much of them. The former head of the Su family was not them. Zhang Yinan was merely an adopted daughter of the Su family. 10 years ago, the Su family suffered a massive upheaval. The eldest son and his family died in an accident. Afterward, Zhang Yinan became the second madam of the Su family. Now that the second young master is dead, she has become the one in power in the Su family. Who knows if those accidents back then actually had some hidden truth? You are the illegitimate daughter of the second young master. Do you know any inside information? Share it with me.
You don't think much of them, yet you're still entering a marriage alliance with them. Young Master Fu, you really aren't picky, are you?
I am a businessman. Businessmen chase profit. Besides, a high society marriage is inherently a transaction of interests. Never mind that Su Qianchen is a viper-hearted beauty. Even if she were a foolish little thing, As long as she wears the title of the Su family's eldest daughter. I'm more than happy to marry her. Besides, just like now, if you could successfully replace Su Qianchen, I would be even happier to marry you.
I have no interest in a scumbag. Inside this are the recent project plans for the Lu Group. Snatching these few projects would be enough to offset a year of the Fu Group's profits.
The Lu Group.
Wealth, status, love. When the things you stole are taken back one by one, will you all still be able to laugh?
Mother, I can't take this anymore. That woman's surnamed Su. You give her an inch. She dares to take a mile. She actually dared to seduce Brother Heok-suin. I have taught you for so many years. Why are you still so impatient? What kind of person Fu Heok-suin is? Don't you know? He's nothing but a playboy. No matter how he plays around outside, the one he must marry in the end is you. Then why is Uncle Lu sleeping with my father's mistress? Why are you getting angry? What did you say? You have liked Uncle Lu for so many years, playing along in the Su family for his sake, marrying my father, using the Su family's wealth to help him rebuild the Lu Group. Then why won't you fulfill my love? I just like Brother Heok-suin. I just can't stand seeing other women by his side. Qianchen. Mother is doing this for your own good. If not for the Fu family helping you establish a firm footing in the Su Group, Mother would never agree to you being with that playboy Fu Heok-suin. I don't care. I just want to marry Brother Heok-suin. Only his status is worthy of me. Mother, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to deal with Su Jui right now. Qianchen. Aunt Zhang. Go help me check on something. Find a few people you can trust and dig this place up. I want to see if Su Zekan is actually alive or not. This is where the eldest young master and the first madam buried the young lady. What did you call them? Madam. I am sorry. I have just gotten used to calling them that over the years. Madam, please, for the sake of my years of loyal service to you, I beg you not to hold it against me. Alright. Remember to find people you can trust.
The film was translated and
Do not let a single word leak
by
out.
Media.
Yes. So, Ziking, I want to see whether you are human or ghost. My little assistant has turned the tables, relying on seducing my fiancé to climb the social ladder. An illegitimate daughter is always an illegitimate daughter. You will always be something low rent. Brother Heok-suin, he is just playing with you. Look, what is this? Take this. What is this? The keepsake of Su Zekan's dead mother. You take this to Su Jui? If she really is Su Zekan, she will definitely not be indifferent. Why are you so nervous? Does this necklace look familiar to you?
Such a valuable necklace. You should keep it yourself. I will decline young Master Fu's kindness. Stay away from him, don't worry.
Is she reacting or not?
And John.
Hello? Madam, I have found the place you mentioned. And? 3 bodies. Not a single one missing. Is that so? The young master, the madam, and the young lady are all here. Over these years, you must have hidden away quite a bit of evidence against me, haven't you? Tell me where it is. The item. The item is, of course, With the young lady you lot? You heartless, ungrateful wretches. Sooner or later, you will face retribution. Guess, I am surprised I managed to figure out your identity. Using my eldest brother and sister-in-law's burial site to test you. Do you think? Could it be that it's still buried there? Those were their original remains? The reason Suzikin hid her identity and snuck into the Sue family, besides wanting revenge on me, was to find out where her parents' remains are, wasn't it? You poisonous woman. Poisonous woman? Then you can go down there in my place and take good care of my brother and sister-in-law.
Madam.
Suzikin, my dear niece. Long time no see. Zikin. Hello.
You knew.
You actually didn't die. And you even impersonated your uncle's illegitimate daughter to sneak into the Sue family. I truly underestimated you.
What's wrong? I've returned. Are you afraid?
What do I have to be afraid of? Over these years, the Sue family has been searching for you and your parents' remains. Since you are alive, do you know the whereabouts of your parents' remains?
You are threatening me.
You have been thriving in the Sue family. Someone must be helping you. I heard that for all these years. You've been living in a condemned building on the outskirts of the city. Aunt Zhang went out early this morning. She still hasn't returned. I am truly a bit worried. Farewell. Suzikin,
Aunt Zhang?
young lady. Young lady. Danger. 3, 2, 1.
Aunt Zhang? Aunt Zhang, wait for me, we are going to the hospital. Aunt Zhang? Aunt Zhang? Aunt Zhang, don't fall asleep, Aunt Zhang.
Young lady. Young lady, hold on. It's me, Aunt Zhang. I will take you away. Take you to the hospital. Young lady. Young lady, don't cry. It is Aunt Zhang who is useless and exposed your identity.
No, if Aunt Zhang hadn't saved me back then and raised me, I would have died long ago.
The madam and the young master were kind-hearted. They were very good to us servants. After my husband and son had that accident, it was the madam who handled their funeral arrangements. And even brought me back to the Sue family to live out my days in peace. It is all Aunt Zhang's fault for being timid. With the old master in a coma and critically ill, as a mere servant, I could not stand against Zhang Yinan.
The
And
film
Lujian.
was translated and narrated by M.
I didn't even dare to call the police. Only daring to hide you away secretly. And raise you. This memory card is the evidence I have collected over all these years. I didn't dare to hide it anywhere else, so I could only keep it on me. Young lady, Aunt Zhang, I could only help you this much.
No, Aunt Zhang. Don't say any more, Aunt Zhang. Don't say any more. Let's go to the hospital. Don't say any more.
It's a pity that back then, in the dead of night, Aunt Zhang could only dig you out. Unable to save the madam and the young master. Later, when I returned to that place, I couldn't find them either. To this day, I have been unable to burn paper offerings for the madam and the young master. Young lady, Aunt Zhang, I can only accompany you this far.
Aunt Zhang?
Young lady, no matter how hard it gets, you must live on. We still have to bring the madam and the young master back. The old master is still hanging on by a thread, waiting for you to return. Young lady, you must survive.
Su Jui.
Uncle Lu.
Zicken.
Mommy, you said that this woman is done for this time, right? So, Zicken, you actually didn't.
Murderer.
Zicken.
Mommy, are you alright?
Uncle. You don't want me either.
I will take you back to rest first.
Lu Jian, have you lost your mind? Do you even know who she is? And you still dare to keep her here?
Let me tell you. Don't touch her. Everything you have done in the shadows. Every single thing. I will make sure to settle the score with you, one by one.
Thank you.
That eldest daughter of the Su family? Didn't she die over a decade ago? How did she suddenly turn up?
Wasn't it just recently that everyone was talking about the second house's illegitimate daughter? How did she suddenly become the eldest daughter of the first house?
Who knows? The water is in the home of our imperial city's richest man, run very deep indeed.
It is just a pity that certain people who have usurped the nest likely won't be able to inherit this heaven-sent fortune.
Uncle Lu is being too much. Today is your birthday banquet. Yet he actually brought Su Zicken here to steal your thunder and make a public mockery of you. It doesn't matter. Let her be smug for a little while longer.
The film
Auntie.
was translated and narrated.
You gave her my
by
sister-in-law's
M.
clothes, the sister-in-law's hairstyle bun, and even put my sister-in-law's jewelry on her head. What, are you trying to hide a mistress in a golden house?
Don't talk nonsense.
Isn't that right, Lu Jian? She calls you uncle at the very least. If outsiders were to know that you harbor such feelings for her, aren't you afraid of being ridiculed by all of Imperial City?
Auntie, you have misunderstood. Uncle simply wanted to use today's birthday banquet to announce my identity to everyone.
Lujian, this is my birthday banquet.
Do not make a scene. Just a side note, let's go.
Suzikin, is it? I never realized before that you were so shameless, destroying the relationship between my mother and Uncle Lu.
Being a mistress and a thief. Usurping the nest. These aren't your mother's exclusive traits. So why are you pinning them on me?
You. You're such a scumbag. Aren't you afraid of ruining the Lu family's reputation?
The Su family is already ruined. Besides, I don't even fear death. So why would I fear gossip?
Suzikin, don't be too snug. My mother is about to marry Uncle Lu and become the legitimate madam of the Lu family. You, an eldest daughter whose parents are both dead. How long do you think Uncle Lu will be fooled by you?
First Su Jinzong. Then Lu Xian. Who is next? Are you trying to be a servant to 8 masters?
You.
Su Jianqian, have you ever felt what it's like to have the things you cherish snatched away from you?
What are you trying to do? Everyone, welcome to my birthday banquet.
She didn't bully you, did she?
Today, I have a very important matter to announce to everyone. Jian, here.
Lu Xian, I will ask you one more time. Will you marry me?
Suzikin, you dare.
Zikin, don't make a scene.
You have already failed my mother. Do you intend to let me down as well?
Zikin, your injuries haven't healed yet. This is not the place for such nonsense.
So, you are unwilling? You would rather marry this viper-hearted woman who usurped the nest.
Suzikin, have you lost your mind? To actually seduce an uncle, a generation older than you, you've brought total shame upon the Su family.
Enough! Shut up!
If he won't marry you, I will. So you really are the true eldest daughter of the Su family.
Brother Hyaksuan.
Uncle. I like young Master Fu. I want to marry him.
Zikin, don't be willful.
Our 2 families have a marriage contract. Now that the real eldest daughter of the Su family has returned, you surely don't expect me to marry this imposter, do you?
You actually call me an imposter.
Aren't you?
Fu Hyaksuan, how dare you treat my daughter this way?
Madam Su, if not for the upheaval in the Su family 10 years ago, everyone would know exactly who the rightful heir is. You are merely an adopted daughter of the Su family, so do not overstep your bounds and interfere in the internal affairs of the Su family.
You...
Uncle Lu, just agree to it, please.
Zikin, be good. Don't make a scene, let's go.
President Lu, Miss Su, you see her being ridiculed. And instead, you think she is the one making a scene. If the head of the Su family were to wake up and see his only old master being bullied by you like this, he would be heartbroken.
Zikin,
Lu Xian, you cannot forget my mother. Yet you choose to marry her enemy. And now, even I don't want
The
you
film was
anymore.
translated
You don't want me
and
anymore?
narrated
Jian.
by M. Media.
Zikin doesn't want me anymore either.
Jian.
Zikin doesn't want me either.
Jian. 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 Suzikin, how long do you intend to keep up this charade of madness?
Jiang Yinan, take a guess. Why would Lu Xian tolerate me playing the fool? Do you really think he believes I have amnesia? Not at all, my dear aunt. The man you have loved for 20 years has been living a lie all along. Men are so hypocritical and arrogant. He simply cannot forget what he has already lost, so he desperately clings to whatever he can grasp. reminding himself of his meager conscience, just so he can pretend he is still a human being, and not some cold-blooded monster. Do you know what a woman can never replace? No matter how much she gives? It is the white moonlight she never possessed, and who has already passed away. Why don't you go join them in death? That way, he might finally love you.
Let go. Have you lost your mind?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Lu Jian, you cannot forget my mother, yet you choose to marry her enemy. Now, even I have no use for you.
Playing such a dangerous game, aren't you afraid of tearing the Su family apart?
Tearing it apart. The Su family was already torn apart over a decade ago.
I remember, I even saw you when I was a child. Why don't we just make this charade a reality? Would you really come to the Fu family as my young mistress?
Young Master Fu, thank you for tonight.
Su Jui. Su Zicken. Go to hell. Jian, where's Qianshan? The housekeeper said Qianshan was in a car accident. Where is she?
I just arrived as well. She is in the operating room. Wait a moment. Zicken. Zicken. Come with me. Let's go home. Let's go.
President Lu's daughter is still in surgery. Her life hanging in the balance. Do you really have the heart to keep pestering my fiancée?
Let's go.
Zicken.
President Lu, do you really take me for one of those lackeys who cling to your Su family? The Fu family is not afraid of you. If you dare to pester my fiancée again, I will strip you of everything you have.
You think you can?
Hasn't your Su family lost quite a few business partners lately? Does President Lu want to experience the feeling of total ruin again?
It's you. That is impossible. You think you are capable of taking on the Lu family? You are not worthy.
What if you add me to the mix?
Grandfather.
You have suffered, child. Back then, out of respect for our family's long-standing friendship, I took you in. I never imagined I was inviting a wolf into my house. You destroyed my family. Now that you have achieved your goal and revitalized your Lu family, from this day forward, you have no connection to the Su family whatsoever. And you. Everything you have done in our home. I will settle with you, one by one. Child, let's go.
Zicken.
Lu Jian. You cannot leave. Qianshan is still in critical condition. How can you have the heart to abandon us?
What good does it do for me to stay? Can I save her? You raised such a viper-hearted daughter. You are only reaping what you sowed. Zicken.
Lu Jian. Qianshan, you bunch of bastards. I will never let you get away with this.
Do you still think you are the madam of the Su house? This is a Su-owned hospital. You have offended the young lady. You are nothing but a stray dog now. Take your vegetative daughter and get out.
Jianshan. Are you here to mock me?
Indeed.
Back then, we shouldn't have let Lu Jian's conscience get the better of him and let that old man off the hook.
And now, look at you, a stray dog. The man you love most has become the blade that pierces your heart. Does that feel good?
Now that you are back as the eldest Miss Su, why not take your revenge immediately?
That wouldn't be nearly as fun. Back then, you slowly devoured the Su family. I want to keep you alive, so you and your daughter can pay it back slowly.
Zicken. I regret it. I will marry you. Just come back.
Lu Jian, you have truly lost your mind.
Su Zicken.
Uncle Lu. In half a month, I am marrying young Master Fu. Be sure to come.
What did you say?
I will send you an invitation. We look forward to seeing you there, President Lu, to attend our wedding.
The film was translated
Cannot
and
marry.
narrated
You two
by
cannot
Ed
marry.
Media.
Lu Jian, you cannot abandon your own flesh and blood. Jianshan is your biological daughter.
Impossible.
Back then, for your sake, I hid the truth of her bloodline and married Su Jinzong. If you do not believe me, you can get a paternity test. Lu Jian, what kind of spell has Su Zicken cast on you? The fact that the Su family is where it is today is also your doing from back then. Now that you come to repent, don't you find it hypocritical? Do you regret it now?
I regret it. When you died, I already regretted it. I regretted it so much I wanted to kill you. You want to be at the top of the world, don't you? Take it all. Get out of my sight, and never appear again.
Then you can cling to those fantasies and rot here. So Zicken,
You really are like a cockroach that refuses to die. You have been publicly disgraced in Imperial City. Yet you still refuse to give up.
Imperial City only belongs to those Su family. And those Fu family, the Lu group is also one of the 4 great houses. Jianshan is, after all, Lu Jian's biological daughter. He won't have the heart to ignore her. Young Master Fu is truly devoted to my niece. I heard that at today's auction. The most precious jewelry will be on display. Is young Master Fu planning to spend a fortune just to see a beauty smile?
Madam Lu, there is no need for such sarcasm.
Auction.
Our Zicken deserves the best things in this world. I brought her here today, specifically to pick out an engagement gift. But Madam Lu is different. An old freeloader. This kind of occasion is really not suitable for you.
I will not engage in a war of words with the 2 of you. I hope that the 2 of you can still laugh later.
She is declaring war on us.
I am afraid of her.
You too.
Madam Lu, you haven't forgotten that this auction was provided by the Fu family. Guards, bring out the offering.
Aunt, the Lu group. Although once one of the 4 great houses, has long since faded away. You may have become Madame Lu. But how long can this empty shell of the Lu family support you?
So Zicken, I am not here to attend the auction. I am here to provide the auction item. Have you ever heard of bone carving? Your parents' remains. Do you not want them back?
Jiang Yinan.
My dear niece, you couldn't defeat me over a decade ago. Your family was ruined and destroyed. Why haven't you learned your lesson? A naive and ridiculous young heiress like you, once under the protection of a man, should just stay home and be a delicate flower, lest you be picked clean to the bone.
You think everyone is like you? Shameless?
That's right. And what if I am shameless? What if I have become the laughingstock of Imperial City? You still have no way to deal with me. So Zikin, can you truly be so heartless as to abandon your parents and leave them without a proper burial?
Everyone, please be quiet. This is our first auction item of the day, the dragon pattern bone carving. Starting bid 50 million yuan.
Guess. That item? Was it made from your parents' remains?
You.
Don't worry. No matter the price, I will win it for you.
Is that so? 100 million.
It is just a craft piece. And I heard it is not even by a famous artist. Why is the bid so high?
You joined forces a while ago and snatched away quite a bit of the Liu family's business. Are you trying to suppress the Liu family and force Liu family into bankruptcy again? 300 million. It is a pity. Liu Jian has already signed the equity transfer agreement. Now the person in charge of the Liu group is me. I am not like that useless idiot, being led around by the nose by you, Suzukin. You all dared to rob the Liu family. So many business deals. You will all spit it back out.
Zikin.
What are you laughing at?
Aunt, if you have the time, you can play by yourself. We will not be keeping you company. Let's go.
Suzukin, do you not want your parents back?
Jiang Yinan, do you know what your greatest weakness is? No matter how high you climb, as soon as you leave the man you cling to, you are nothing. Uncle Liu, come see me right now. I will agree to your terms and stay with you forever.
Fu? Hayok Suin? Are you even a man? You two are about to be married, and right in front of you, she is openly seducing another man. How can you even manage a smile?
I have no choice. It is simply because Madame Liu, your expression is too comical. I truly cannot hold it in anymore. Besides, Zikin and I are not married yet. She certainly retains the right to call off the engagement at any time. That is what a man's composure should look like. Have you never seen a good man like me?
Zikin.
Jian,
Uncle, I heard she became the madam of the Liu group. I am very unhappy.
No. She is just staying at my place with Chongqian. Chongqian is, after all, my biological daughter. I cannot just ignore her, right? Here, I will give you the Liu group. Consider it an act of atonement for all these years. I can give you everything. Just stop fighting her from now on. Let it end here.
What right do you have to say such things to me? My parents' bodies are not yet cold, and you tell me to let it end here? Uncle Liu, you don't actually think that because we have been getting along these past few days, we could go back to the way things were and become a family again? You joined forces with Jiang Yinan to kill my parents. On what grounds should I forgive you? On what grounds? Tell me to let it end here? Do you dare to look at my mother's portrait and say these words? Are you not afraid that my mother, in the afterlife, will find no peace?
Shut up.
From the moment I returned, you should have known that I came to take your life. You are also a primary culprit. Do you think I will let you go?
I did not. I never meant to ask for your forgiveness. I was only thinking. that you have finally managed to survive. So do not let yourself be consumed by hatred.
As long as I have a single breath left, I will never let this go. I promise that wherever you and Jiang Yinan are, there will never be a moment of peace.
Only your parents. So, Zikin, have you forgotten? But you still have a grandfather who's on his last breath.
What have you done to my grandfather?
You found the old master?
So, Zikin, you will never defeat me.
Jiang Yinan, that vegetative daughter of yours. You do not care about her either. You hid my parents' remains, right here.
It is all your own fault. I told you that I would send your whole family on their way. So your remains must be kept together, of course.
The evidence is all here. Speak.
It is true. Back then, it was all me, coveting the Su family's wealth. I killed my brother and sister-in-law. I deserve to die. I confess. Can you let Qianchen go? What exactly are you trying to do?
My parents are dead. Aunt Zhang is dead. And everything in the Su family has been destroyed by you. Do you think you can still go to prison and live comfortably? Do you think you will ever see your vicious daughter again?
Zikin,
Su Jui. Do not do anything foolish. A person like her is not worth dying for.
Zikin, it is all because your grandfather was incompetent. I could not protect your parents back then. And now I cannot protect you. Forcing you to endure for so many years at such a young age, racking your brains to avenge our Su family. From the first moment I saw you, I knew it was you who had returned, but I dared not acknowledge you. I could not protect you. If I had acknowledged you, it would only have brought you greater
The
danger.
film was translated and narrated
So
by
I'd
M
also
Media.
protect you in the shadows, using Zhang Yinan as a whetstone, hoping you would grow up quickly and be able to take over our Su group. Zikin, it is all grandfather's fault. I should not have let you carry so much on your own. It is all in the past, child. It is all in the past. My time is running out, too. Zikin, come back to grandfather's side. The Su group cannot do without you. Zikin.
Su Zekin is a vicious, evil woman. Our whole family was ruined because of her. Do you remember? Say something, why don't you?
Madam,
Speak up.
the young lady's delusions seem to be getting worse.
We told you long ago to stop letting her watch those mindless Korean dramas. The stubborn girl. We have always told her to be honest and do more good deeds. The Su family is, after all, the #1 charitable enterprise in Imperial City. Why is your head always filled with such nonsense? These melodramatic schemes of wealthy families. You have truly imagined yourself into a state of delusion. You must avenge our family.
Madam, wait for me.
The grave of my adoptive mother, Zhang Huihua. The graves of Mother Chen Wanyu and Father Su Jinren.
Miss, in another half hour. The board meeting will begin.